We're here live at Bodegas in downtown Amarillo on Polk Street, and we're about to learn a little bit about some comedy plans coming to the area. And I'm here with the owner, Oscar Gamboa. How are you doing this morning?
Doing well, doing well. Excited about the big things that we're going to start doing downtown.
New and big plans for Amarillo.
Well, I think it's something that's been missing from Amarillo, and it's bringing comics and doing comedy shows here in downtown. We have a history of having comedy clubs here, and just to bring comedy back to Amarillo would be a huge success, and just an added bonus of bringing entertainment that people usually travel outside of town to go visit comedy clubs. And so that's what we're going to do. We're really excited about our first show Friday at 9 o'clock.
So it's kicking off this week.
Yeah. So I'll let the comedian introduce himself. He's been on Comedy Central. He's been on several TV shows, and he has a history of being here in Amarillo.
Okay, so we won't give too much away because we'll be explaining later on Daybreak, but also, can you tell us about what are some of the ideas maybe that sparked this to bring this to the area? Why?
Well, just like I said, we do have a history of Amarillo. We've had some comedians had some great success, doing shows and becoming famous and, doing big comedy tours. So I think it could be a great stage for potential, up-and-coming comics.
Okay, so not only would it be bodegas and for dancing here at a club, but it'll also be a comedy scene here too.
Yeah, I think it's just an added bonus. We'll start it early. We'll start at 9 o'clock, and like I said, it could be a great way to start your evening off.
Okay, boost business and bring more to the economy here.
Yeah, like I said, comedy, it's been absent, and I think we're getting ready to put it, on the map again.
Sounds good. Well, we'll be coming up later on Daybreak and introduce to you this new comedian. Stay tuned. Hey Steve, we're here live at Bodegas, and coming up on Daybreak, we'll introduce to you a comedian that will start performing this week in Amarillo. Don't leave. Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to Daybreak. We're here live at Bodegas in Amarillo on Polk Street, and I'm here with comedian Mike Munnelly. How are you doing this morning?
Good. How you doing, dude?
Fine, thank you. And so Mike is going to be starting to perform this week in Bodegas. But Mike, so people can get to know you a little bit, let's get one-on-one here.
All right.
And let's get to know you and everybody at home who's watching. So can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Well, I started comedy several years back. I lived in L.A. and I moved here in Amarillo, and I had a comedy club here for 5 years called Tickles Comedy Club.
So you might recognize them from there.
Yeah, and used to perform at the comedy club here on Polk Street. But now we're excited. We're bringing comedy back here to Bodegas and in Amarillo, and just make it a great time.
And starting off this week, and hopefully it'll continue every week. Right?
Oh, yes.
And those are the plans.
And we're doing a free show this week. We're doing a free show. We're going to have, it's going to be a lot of fun. We're starting at 9 o'clock, and just, I'm excited. I got a lot of people that I, lived with around here that are going to be here, so it should be a lot of fun.
So you've been on Comedy Central, and you've been in an evening with the Improv.
Evenings Improv, yes.
So can you do a little bit of a stand-up for us?
Well,
this morning.
I'm doing so well that, that when I retired from comedy, that no one even knew I retired. So it's tough. But, I'm back. I'm enjoying it. I did one thing that, and maybe you shouldn't do this. I never watch America's Most Wanted with people you don't know, because you're like, wait a minute.
What's going on? All right. Thank you so much, Mike. And we'll be coming up later on Daybreak with more on Mike's career, and also with the owner of Bodegas telling you what future plans there are. Back to you, Steve. Hey, Steve, we're live here at Bodegas in Amarillo on Polk Street, and I'm here with the owner, Oscar Gamboa. How are you doing this morning?
Doing great. Getting excited about the new news we got coming out.
Awesome, and we're also here with comedian Mike Munnelly. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. Thanks, Jessica.
Awesome. And so we have some comedy shows coming here to Amarillo, and they're actually starting this week, right?
Yeah, it's we're starting this Friday at 9 o'clock, and we're real fortunate that Mike, he was owner of Tickles Comedy Club here in Amarillo. Excuse me. So he has a great history with Amarillo, and he's going to do a free show at 9 o'clock here at Bodegas. So we're excited about kicking off the comedy tour and bringing comedy back to Amarillo.
So you heard that it's cool. You don't have to pay money for that.
No. And so hopefully he's funny enough that you're going to walk out and say, hey, that was great entertainment for free,
Free.
So Mike, can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Well, I grew up, you can tell I'm not from here. I'm from Lubbock. East Lubbock.
Okay.
No. Actually, I'm from Philadelphia.
East side of Lubbock.
Yeah, the east side. I'm from Philadelphia. So, but I moved here back in the 80s, and I owned a comedy club and did comedy for 15 years, and now I'm coming back, and hope all my friends come out and enjoy some comedy.
So it's all original comedy. What inspires you?
I don't know. I just read the papers, people inspiring me. You know, like on the way down here, I hit a deer, you know, and so I'm a little upset about that, but it was a cement one in somebody's front yard. So, you know, I think I'll be all right. I think I hypnotized my lights because they just stood there.
Thank you so much, Mike and Oscar. And so the show will be here this Friday at 9 o'clock in Bodegas.